Thank you, wonderful people. And guess what? I want to bring something to you today about being greatness. All right. So we know that behind a successful man, there's always a woman, right? Some woman, but a great woman. But we always think about the man, how he made big and strong and wisdom and everything, and be a leader and forefront and forward, all that good stuff, right? Anyway, now, what about the woman that helped him? What about the woman that supported him? The woman that inspired him? All right. So we don't talk about the women too much, okay? But today, let's talk about a woman. Let's talk about making of a great woman. Ah, and you would say, as Brother James Brown said, this is a man's world, but would be nothing without a woman or a girl. So before a woman became great, she was a little girl. How about a baby even? We got about this one baby that was named by her father behind a great musician. This great musician had a sound, a voice that was soothed. It reaches his heart. And he really loved that woman. He really just the song had been nothing. All right. Now, anyway, he named his baby after the singer. And the baby grew up, going to school and everything, blah, blah, blah. And then she had an opportunity to be like an exchange student, to go overseas to different places, right? But she went to this one place that it was hard to learn the language and definitely hard for the culture because it was different. She being one culture, them being another culture, but she persevered. She made it through there. She internalized the goodness of the culture. She became a good person, which she always was a good person. Anyway, so now returning home, she went to a good school, right? To continue her education and everything. But then one day, she thought about doing something extra, something in her mindset to venture out, do something different, right? So you would say, well, what's different? So she thought about this word to being an entrepreneur, right? And you would say, like, what's the big deal about being an entrepreneur? Well, to be an entrepreneur, sometimes you have to really focus, do a lot of great things, do a lot of things that, you make mistakes and everything. But then there's a conscious about what you want to do. You have to have that determination as to what it is and everything. So she decided on branding. Well, we know that the I said the cowboys and the western, they brand their cows to go to the market and for identification. That is right. So the people that were buying cows and the marketers and everything, they would say, "I like that brand. That's a good brand." Right? So this is what she picked up on how good it was and everything. So other people joined her, and she pushed herself out there a little bit more, right? Making mistakes, making hard time, everything. So she had to go through some trials and tribulations and everything, but she kept going. She kept growing. She kept uh, reinventing. She kept doing things that was like, say, shifting her situation and everything. And then as it go through the storm and through the quietness and through the goodness, through all the problems and issues she go through, she then mentioned about the problems and everything, right? Always the storm that come about each and every day. So this is why we go. The people that were with her, they had to go through storms too. Quiet storm, rough storm sometimes. And then sometimes it was raging storm. But nevertheless, she went through the storm, she faced the storm to become a great person. And making us a great person, each one that was with her became a great person. They're becoming a great person, they're evolving into greatness. And that's the good part about being who she is and what she's about. Just like she was with the singer, touching the heart, touching the soul, and then being remembered. And that's what how you say when you want to go to the market, they can remember your brand. Ah, they remember the brand and they want that brand. They ask for that brand. And this is why we encourage each one of you, everybody that look and listen to this thing, just because she had to go through some hard time. And sometimes you had to go out of the box. Just like she went to a country, she went to a culture, she had to learn a language. And that language is not easy to learn. I'm telling you. Spasiba, patas. Okay, now. But she got it. And she got it and she endured. And she expanded her horizon. And each time she's expanded her horizon, she become more and more and more, how you say, needed, acceptable. And then the attraction that she got. And she's going to continue to get attracted. So being great sometimes is just like, not to be proud, all that stuff, not to be like conceited, overwhelmed and all that, but to be humble, but still occupy and wear your greatness. And this is what we try to remind, this is what I'm trying to encourage each one that is here in this event. Because see, we think about, oh, what a great name for an event. Because why not? Why not? And he said, well, what's the big deal? The big deal is that you have an identity. You have an identity. Wear your identity. That no one else can have your identity but you. And each one that is here, each one that listens, that each one that is a part of the program, exercise your identity, hold your identity, increase your identity, and grow to help others to have their identity. And this is another reason why we are here, to be excited with this organization, with each and every person that is here, to have a great identity, to be the branding, and then facing the storm, quiet or otherwise. Face the storm and go through the storm, go through that day, go through the hard time. It wasn't that easy. It wasn't going through a tip through the tulips, right? Sometimes you had to go through the barnyard. But anyway, she made it. She's going there. And sometimes we had to go back again. But keep going, keep improving, keep evolving, and keep, how you say, rejoicing. Yeah, rejoicing in the goodness. Because see, through the elements, through the storms, and sometimes through the bad times, you will reach the goal. You will reach the destiny. You will reach the rewards. Reap the rewards, that is. All right now? So with that in mind, thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing me to speak before you, allowing me to say, Pequodi notions, Javas le blue. Take care, be blessed, and then good night. I love you. Bye now.